talk about this. Let's see. Okay, everybody can see nicely. Goody. The European Broadcasting Union and European Athletics released Raising the Bar, a guide advertising broadcasters to use camera angles that emphasize athletes' technique, performance, and emotions rather than body parts. Yeah, which athletes? Which athletes? Which athletes? Which body parts are we looking at? Whose body parts? Be specific. It marks low rear views and unnecessary slow motion with red X's, while approving full body action and face focus shots developed with input from athletes like Bradshaw, Ivana Spanovic, and Blanka Vlasic. Low rear views. I feel like nobody's trying to look at Usain Bolt's butt. Nobody's trying to look at Usain Bolt's low rear view. So I want them to just say, aimed at events like jumps and sprints, the voluntary rules, this shit ain't changing for nobody. The voluntary rules seek equal professional coverage for women's sports amid debates over whether they limit appeal or protect dignity. So here are the new guidelines posted by Dexerto. So as you can see, full body shot allowed, tick. That not allowed. That I feel like it's boring, but there's a lot of that on Instagram. So it seems as though European athletics is very, very specific about which shots they don't want. There's an article here. Hey, let's go take a look at the article. I feel like I can remove this tab for now. New women's athletics guidelines crack down on sexualizing camera angles. New broadcast guidelines have been introduced in Europe to prevent women athletes from being sexualized through. Okay. Let's take a moment before we continue to appreciate something. I don't think broadcasters are going out of their way to sexualize women. For the most part, what I see when I watch athletics events is that majority of the camera angles look exactly the same. Now, I think the problem here that European athletics is refusing to state out loud, and something that I'm sure everybody here, every man who has ever seen a female athlete's Instagram knows that it's always going to be butt shots. It's always going to be open leg shots. It's always going to be dress them in something that's the skimpiest you could possibly find. So I don't want this thing, it's the cameraman, hey, what, we are the ones sexualizing. Oh, fuck that. Let's continue. The European Broadcasting Union partnered with European Athletics to release guidelines to release new guidance for women's athletics coverage, with broadcasters urged to focus on performance and technical ability. I don't think that was ever the problem. There's a lot of performance and athletic ability on display where the broadcasters are concerned. The guidelines warn against lingering shots of athletes' bodies, low camera angles that capture revealing views, and slow motion replays that offer little technical or storytelling value. Once again. But anyway, let's just quote: the sexualization of women athletes through selective camera angles and editing choices continue to be a significant concern across many sports broadcasts, said Glenn Killeen. I suspect Glenn is gay. I genuinely suspect Glenn is gay. Some more pictures here. Let's see. Now, I've seen, first of all, if this right here, in the second box on the right, top right corner, right? If this is a sexualizing angle, then just get women out of sports, bruh. Then just get women out of sports, because if this is a revealing angle, if this is what they consider a revealing angle, then I don't know. I really don't know. This one I can. This one I understand. Bottom right, I understand. I perfectly understand. It's a straight up booty in the picture. It's a side view, granted, but it's booty in the picture. So this one I can understand where they're coming from. But this one, nah. Top right, I can't get behind. This is not a sexualizing view. Lingering shots on bodies, low angle cameras that capture revealing views, and excessive slow motion replays that serve no technical or storytelling purpose are among the issues observed in the media coverage of women's athletics today. Bullshit. Glenn is gay. Broadcasters urge to avoid compromising shots. So I suspect we know what we're going to get more of this. Well, there's only 2 paragraphs left, so let me finish. It's not a lot left, so let me just finish. The 23-page Raising the Bar document uses examples from real broadcasts to highlight potentially compromising shots across high jump, pole vault, long jump, and running. All the good ones. They listed all the good ones. Broadcasters are advised to avoid tight shots from behind athletes, low cameras underneath competitors, and certain slow motion replays. Instead, wider angles showing run-ups, takeoffs, and techniques are encouraged. Bruh, again, we have another picture here, and I want us to take a look at this picture together. If you guys can see my mouse cursor here, top right, fine, I get it. We don't want women's sports to turn into Guna bait, and that one I can get behind that. Bottom right, I just don't see what is sexual about bottom right. Maybe somebody can tell me, I don't know, but I just don't see what's wrong with bottom right, guys. Let me move. Oops. Let me move this so that you guys can see. Bottom right. You want to tell me that is sexual? Nah, G. Excuse me for a sec, yeah, babe. Let like who do a pizza. Let's continue. This is the last bit of the article, so let's just finish it up quickly. Olympic pole vaulter Holly Bradshaw said some athletes have become distracted by camera positions during competitions. Many athletes, myself included, have been in competitive scenarios where they are more focused on the cameras instead of their own performance. She said, then that's on you. That's on you, my sister. Every single athlete, no matter what sport you play, every single athlete understands that there is the factor, there is the bright lights factor. You know, you are going to have to perform in front of people, whether it's 2 people or whether it's 20,000. You are going to perform in front of people. So if you are nervous about performing in front of people, if you want to be looking at cameras instead of focusing on your performance, then that's on you. That is totally on you. Bradshaw also revealed she has received social media abuse and seen inappropriate videos of herself and fellow athletes cater from slow motion competition footage. Like I said, man, I just don't think this is what they're painting out to be. Social media abuse. I guess what they mean is, I don't know. I don't know. There is a link to the so-called report, so we'll check it out. Let's just read the last sentence. The guidelines are now available to broadcasters covering women's athletics, with EBU saying coverage should be focused on athletes' technical ability and compelling storytelling. And compelling is up for debate. But let's see this Raising the Bar document. Raising the Bar. Guidelines for respecting media coverage in women's athletics. It's a zip file. So let me get that. Good to go. Okay. This is 23 pages. I don't think we're gonna go through all 23 pages. I don't want to lie to you. This is Glenn. I don't know if he looks gay, because I honestly can't say if he looks gay, but based on what he's telling us he wants to see, I can reasonably ascertain that this is the face of a gay European man. Anyway, this is a lot to go through today. I will go through it tomorrow, and maybe we'll do it on stream. Jesus, bruh. These guys put straight CUDA. These guys put straight up CUDA shots like that guy in this thing. I'm scanning to see if there are live examples. And not just animated drawings. Because these honestly don't look that bad. If she's getting up and she's showing CUDA when she's getting up, that means the pants are too short. These 2 pictures all are telling me is that the pants are too short. And then they had to put the blade. Yeah, but we have these. Every single event has these camera angles as the standard. So why are they acting like they don't appear? Hold on. I think tomorrow I'm gonna spend the night tonight looking for some videos of live performance for women's athletics. Kylie Jenner. The following broadcast professional provided feedback. Kylie Jenner. Man, we're gonna go through this tomorrow. So let me just download this and we can react to some videos. Never forget.
Boys, boys.
LOL. They're saying this is a sexualizing view. According to what I perused in that 23-page document, this is a sexualized view. But notice how there is nothing specifically sexualizing about the camera angle. The girl is just naked. Look at where the A6 is placed. I mean, damn dog. How much skin is she showing? If there's anybody sexualizing female athletes, it's female athletes. I just can't stand behind them. Just naked. All of them. China's just like this. You might shoot every female athlete is like this. Every single one of them. I'm not sure where she's from, but she's the closest thing to moderately dressed that I know. And it looks like, it looks like Jamaican colors. I don't even want to lie. She's the closest thing to moderately dressed in this entire lineup. Everybody else, thighs out, bellies out, man. Everybody totally out of that is illegal for sure. That is an illegal shot. This one is definitely an illegal shot according to the guidelines. But again, according to the guidelines, this is sexualizing female athletes. But the angle is just plain. Let me say 3/4 body, they've cut it off at the thighs, obviously. Yeah, the only reason I can see that is sexual about this is the fact that her booty is out through her competition approved pants. She told the cameraman Hold on for a second. This girl here, this is definitely not allowed. If I read the guidelines right, a zoom that close is definitely not permitted. I would argue that there's sufficient highlight of her technique. There's a 2 hurdle. I think this is a sufficient display of her technique. We can see the form all the way through. And we're zooming because she's away. I'm going to presume that the camera's zoomed in on the rear. I'm not singing. Titties swinging like this.
Boys and girls in the summertime love in the beach tonight. Say hey, say you, say me, say what? Everybody's got a cop. Don't stop, don't move. I just get your body in the groove. I said hey, I said who? I said me, said you. Gotta get in the groove. Boys, boys, boys. In the summertime love, in the summertime love. Boys, boys, boys. In the summertime love, in the summertime love. Boys, boys, boys. In the summertime love, in the summertime love. Boys, boys, boys.
Let's see if there's other videos. Libtards want to ban moments of sportsmanship like this. I swear to God, bruh, this is going to be Guna bait. The only thing that I can tell is wrong with this particular camera angle is that the girlies themselves are the ones who are naked. But nobody forced them to wear this. I mean, nobody forced number 4 to wear this, dog. Nobody forced number 4 to wear this. Man, let me move my frame so you guys can see. Nobody forced number 4 to wear this. Absolutely nobody. Nobody asked number 4 to wear a fucking unitard that gets swallowed in her bums. Nobody asked her to do this. So who is sexualizing the athlete? Because according to those guidelines, this frame itself, this little 11 seconds, 12 seconds of a video is out of the question. It's illegal. Nah, G, I just don't get it, bro. I just don't get it, boss. Take note of the uniform. The smallest pants she could find and the smallest top she could find. So who's really sexualizing female? She came out like that. Means if the camera angle does this shot, out of the question. This shot is totally out of the question. She put bums in the frame, so let's see what else we have. This is what they want to take away from you. Two booties in the frame, definitely out of the question. All of these cameras. God damn. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. This picture is definitely out of the question. And none of these have anything to do with the camera angle. All these camera angles are angles that you will see with male runners. So if they film Usain Bolt walking like this, does that mean we're sexualizing Usain Bolt? Nah, G. Oh, bobsledding. I've seen this video. I've seen this particular video before.
Wild woman and I like a wild fun in a world gone crazy. Everything seems crazy. I'm a wild one. Yeah, I'm a wild one. I'm gonna break loose, gonna keep me moving wild. Don't you cramp my style? I'm a real wild.
For anybody who is at all curious, Alicia Crippa from Italy.
I'll try.
For anybody at all. But again, all of these are standard bobsledding shots as far
Got me dance like a fool. Got the message that I gotta be a wild one. Yeah, I'm a wild one. I gotta be
yeah, this camera shot right here would have been out of the question. It would have been out of the question.
Gonna keep the moving wild, don't you cramp.
I think we may be witnessing definitely out of the question. Where do all these white girls get these booties, dog? We basically killed any interest in female sports. Now, I don't want to go as far as to say that. You know, you still have athletes like Caitlin Clark who are bringing in viewers for their sports and their leagues without booty shots, without the overtly sexualized appearances. Caitlin Clark brings in the viewers purely off of skill. Excuse me. Athletes like Caitlin Clark bring in viewers based purely off of skill. So I wouldn't go so far as to say you've killed any interest in female sports. I think there will be a handful of female athletes who are going to warrant their attention regardless of how they look, just because of their skill. But with that being said, new broadcasting guidelines for women's athletics have been released to crack down on camera angles and slow motion replays that sexualize athletes. Showkeeper, yeah. she knows what she's doing, bruh. I think she knows what she's doing. The way she rose up in that first frame, guys, this is not intended to be a Guna bait episode, right? But I want us to just take a look at the get up on the first frame. Yo, why did she do it like that, yo? Yeah. She's the reason this campaign is on. I'm telling you. She's the reason this campaign is on. Oh goodness, this is hilarious, dog. Ah, this is hilarious, dog. A cameraman's fault? Is this the cameraman's fault? Is this also the cameraman's fault? Tell me. Is this also the cameraman's fault? Fuck no. I don't even know who you are, but you're getting blocked just for ever thinking you could present that. And it comes across my fucking feed. That's what your bitch ass gets. Yeah, my point exactly. This is real porn brain. Just put them in burgers already. I don't know. I wouldn't go so fast to say porn brain, but he's making the same point I've just been making. If this is a sexualizing camera angle, then you might as well put these girls in some fucking track pants, dog. Because everything's going to be sexualizing at this point. Out of the question. This one. Bruh. Ladies, they're about to take away your liberation from you. It sounds to me as though there's some Europeans who are getting real conservative right now. Me personally, you know what, I'll save it. Let me just save it. They're gonna call me a gooner. Yeah, that's what they're trying to take away from you guys. That is what they're trying to take away from you. Personally, I don't think it's camera angles sexualizing women. With that being said, if the ladies want to wear booty shorts, if the ladies want to take nice sexy pics for Instagram or whatever and zoom in for themselves, I say it's all good. Each and every single one of those videos I showed you, it wasn't the cameraman going out of his way to bait you with guna bait. A lot of the times it was just hot women competing and the camera caught them being hot. You know, there's not many angles that a hot woman will look ugly in. So why are we fighting this? This just seems like whatever. Anyway, we'll pick it up tomorrow. We'll pick up some more of it tomorrow. Now I wanna play video games now. Now I wanna play some fucking video games now.